Okay. What's going on, YouTube? It's Orchman here, and welcome to the stream. So, we are going to talk about the A.J. Brown drama because I am a diehard Eagles fan, and because I'm not very that passionate about it, but because I've changed a lot. But that's not the main point. We're going to talk about this A.J. Brown drama, and everybody just keeps yapping about the A.J. Brown trade rumors, and at the end of the day, he's frustrated. He's frustrated with the team because he's been not getting the ball, and he wants to get the ball. Like, when you give A.J. Brown the ball, he's happy, and he gives you magic. And this is the one thing about Kevin Patullo that is really so annoying that it's at the point where he's got to go. Because obviously, I just get this feeling he's tearing the franchise apart. He's throwing it on third down when you have Saquon Barkley, when it's like 3rd and 2, run the damn ball. But, like, I'm not just doing this just to get out my frustrations too, by the way, chat. I am doing this because I want to, and because I want to do this for content. At the end of the day, he's got to go. Patullo has got to go. Because he's not using his top 2 wide receivers. So against the Packers, Jalen threw the ball to Saquon, and it went for like 40 yards, and then he throws a 36-yard touchdown to Devonta Smith, and obviously that was one of the reasons why we won that game against the Packers. And if you also add the missed kick, that's the second reason why. But other than that, A.J. Brown is getting less targets. He needs more targets, and you need to throw him the ball. You have 2 top wide receivers. Use your wide receivers. You can't just rely on Saquon to do it all for you. You can't rely on the running backs to do it for you all. Yes, we do have a good running game, but we have to do the run-pass option instead of just run. Because there was this one time where against the Rams, we were so frustrated that we were running the ball so much with Saquon Barkley. And at the end of the day, you have to throw the ball too. You have to run pass. This is why, and I'm just going to get this off my chest because I want to. This is why I think the NFL hates the Eagles. Because we're smart, we do smart choices, and we decide not to just run, and we don't care about the stats. Like on Madden 26 today, when I was on YouTube, they decided not to give my boy Devonta Smith a Team of the Week because of the stats. I don't care about the stats. We don't care about the stats. But at the end of the day, you need to use your top 2 wide receivers. And that's all the NFL cares about these days. This is all fans in the NFL care about these days are stats. Because if Jalen doesn't care how many stats he has. All he cares about is winning. And that's all that matters. We don't care about the stats. We don't care about how many rushing yards we have. We don't care about how many passing yards we have. We just care about the win. Yes, some people might care about stats. But who cares? Give me a minute real quick. I'm going to take a break real quick and I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. I'm not frustrated. I'm not. I promise you, chat. I'm not. But I'm just using my voice. Some of you guys in the chat might be like, you're mad and stuff, but I'm not. I'm just speaking loudly. But I understand why Howie does these things, why Howie Roseman makes all these moves. And he says there's nothing wrong with too much depth and stuff, and he pays his players early. Like, this man, dude, this GM, I'm sorry, that was a little mistake by me. But I see why he makes these moves. It's because, like, with Jaire Alexander retiring, ring. Give me 1 minute, real quick. But at the... Sorry, mistake. Accident. But I see why Howie Roseman activated Ja'Cory Bennett. Because, like, Jaire walked away from football, and I think, honestly, it was well coaching by Howie Roseman, too. And this is why he makes moves like this. And he says there's no such thing as too much depth. Because, obviously, what if the player doesn't want to play for the team, or if the player decides to retire? Like, he always thinks smart. Like, that one time where we beat the Cowboys and we signed Za'Darius Smith, we took advantage of it. We took an opportunity, and he decided to walk away. So what do? At the trade deadline, we decide to go early at the deadline, and we go after Jalen Phillips, who played like a beast on Monday. He was amazing. And obviously, Howie just makes these moves because he wants his football team to be good. And I want to see this team go back-to-back in Super Bowls. We all do. But, like, what Jalen really does to motivate me is not care about what his haters say. Like, they always say he can't throw. They always say he's a bad pick. He's the worst quarterback to win the Super Bowl since Trent Dilfer. Enough. This man has won a Super Bowl. He does not care about what haters say, and he just cares about winning the game. He doesn't care how many interceptions he has. He doesn't care how many stats he has. He just cares about the win. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters to him. It doesn't mean he plays smart. He thinks smart. And sometimes his decision, gosh, I can't, give me 1 minute, chat. His decision making might not be, sometimes his decision making is all right, and sometimes it's not. But it happens in the NFL. But I just wanted to get this off my chest because I'm not doing this to take out my frustrations or anything. I'm not. I just wanted to talk about it, and that's it. I'll see you all in the next video, the next stream. Adios.